You're listening to the Monday Night Community Show with Daniel on BRFM.
We're joined in the studio now with Ian Arnell, and he is the Swale Borough Council's Seafront officer. Firstly, welcome along, Ian.
Hiya, thanks Daniel, thanks for the invite.
So I was wondering if you could tell us what you do and where you cover as the Seafront services.
Yeah, just a little bit about the service. We're one of the council's frontline services on the island, and really we're one of those services that people don't realise we're there until we're not actually there. We operate and manage the seafronts. We're responsible for the beach cleaning, the maintenance issues as they arise every day, and the lifeguard service during the summer. So we provide a pretty important service, and it would soon be missed if we weren't there. We keep the cleaning up to flag status 7 days a week. That's on all the seafronts. Obviously we concentrate on the bathing beaches of Sheerness, Minster and Laysdown, but we also cover the rest of the seafronts when problems arise. For example, today we found a dead seal near Garrison Point near Sheerness, so I've had to liaise with all the different bodies to try and get that removed, and them sort of issues when they arise, really.
Now, we've been introducing you, of course, as the Seafront officer today, but what is that role?
Basically, it's to lead the service, manage the staff involved, which include the beach cleaners. I have a full-time list of staff and also casual staff, as obviously during the summer it gets a lot busy on the beaches. I've been in post since October, and one of my important aspects of the role is to actually promote the service. I think living on the islands, it's unrealised resource really, and we've got such a beautiful coastline. We need to promote it and provide for it for future use. So a lot of my job involves liaising with the other stakeholders, joining various groups, for example Laysdown Road's tinted, looking at coastal erosion, what's going to happen in the next couple of 100 years, that kind of thing. So it's a very interesting job.
Ian, I know you wanted to talk about Quality Coast Award and the water quality as well.
Yeah, historically we've always tried to gain a measurement so people know that we have clean beaches and clean water. Traditionally we always went for the Blue Flag Award, but over the years it was found that it's a very, very expensive way of attaining an award. So what we do now, it's run by the same people, the Keep Britain Tidy scheme in Great Britain. We have something called the Quality Coastal Award, which would go for the bathing beaches, and they come and assess us every year on signage, cleanliness, water quality, everything to do with the seafronts really. And luckily enough, for the past few years we've managed to keep attaining it. A lot of people do question me on water quality. Now, I would say 20 years ago, probably our water quality around these shores was not that good, but with improvements over the years, we have definitely got good quality water. Obviously, you get the odd occasion where storms and so on will cause a bit of pollution, but that's going to happen in any waters. But compared to a lot of bathing beaches, we do have good quality water, and as you've probably seen in the press last year, in the next 3 years bathing beach water quality is going to get a lot more stringent, so I think we're quite lucky here with the quality of water we do get.
Did you want to cover water safety as well, Ian?
I did, yes. Obviously, before I took on this post, I've been in the role as a beach lifeguard, predominantly up Laysdown for the last 10 years, and so I've come across a lot of water safety problems. My biggest fear was the inflatables up Laysdown, and I would like to say to people, if they are going to buy an inflatable, to please use it safely, tied to the shore with an adult in attendance, because they do, especially up Laysdown with the winds and the tide, will take it out towards Whitstable. Water safety, I think, is very underrated. We live in an island country. And as we've seen in the last couple of weeks, we had that cliff drama with the lifeboat and Coast Guard 2 weeks ago, had to do a big rescue, and with the drowning unfortunately this weekend in the country with a father and child. So it just shows you water safety is an ongoing issue, and it is one of my passions of mine to actually keep promoting it and make sure people do learn to swim and really sort of appreciate the water.
Ian, what beach users can do to sort of help promote the beaches?
Well, the main thing is to actually act responsibly. Just common sense sort of thing, to use the bins. There's plenty of bins along our seafronts. Just use the bins, clean up after their dogs, We do provide, or the dog warden provides, and along Minster Leys there are plenty of dog bags to clean up after your dog. Take the Tesco trolleys back, which we often find on the beaches. Memorial benches along the seafront. I actually had a lady phone me today complaining that they are actually becoming a bit hazardous with the glass and flowers, so I would ask the people who actually own the benches, because we provide a service where they can purchase a memorial bench, if they can actually, when the flowers die, remove them, things like that. Acting a bit more responsibly, looking after our environment and making it last a little bit longer for everyone, really.
Now, I know one of the things you wanted to talk about this evening is an event you've got coming up.
Yes, it's in June. It's Saturday 23rd of June, 10 a.m. till 3 p.m. at Beachfields Park, which is by the Sandpit in Sheerness, and it's basically a free event. I wanted to coincide it with the RLSS, the Royal Lifesaving Society, for the second year running, are running our National Water Safety Awareness Week, and I thought this would be ideal for the island. And I'm actually trying to bring all the emergency services together under one roof. The Royal Lifesaving Society, the National Lifeboat, all coming down, and just to promote what they do a bit of PR in, and lecture on water safety, really. We've got a few charity stalls, we've got a bouncy castle, some cake stalls and so on. So it's a free event, so please come along and support it, and hopefully the day will be nice and sunny. I
know you wanted to talk about the Beach Users Forum.
Yes, I did. As part of the Quality Coastal Award, we're tasked with running a beach users management forum involving different stakeholders, people who use the beach, to do with the beach. So at the moment I'm looking into people who do want to be involved, who want to give positive feedback, and how we're going to go forward and improve the service. So if there is anyone out there, please get in contact with me. I'm based above Sheerness Swimming Pool. My office number is 01795 667015, or I can be reached on email. Obviously that might be a better option because I am out of the office a lot, given the nature of my job. And my email is Ian Arnell, that's ARNELL, that's all one word, at swale.gov.uk.
Now, Ian, before you go, I was just wondering if you could refresh our listeners when and where that event is that you mentioned earlier on. Yeah,
it's a free event on Saturday 23rd of June, 10 a.m. till 3 p.m. at Beachfield Park, Sheerness, which is by the Sandpit, by Tantra nightclub. Please come along, it's free. There'll be a variety of things to do, such as face painting, airbrush tattoos, bouncy castle, and also to get involved with the RLSS, for example, from the City of Rochester Lifeguarding Club, are going to give you a bit of CPR demonstration. Such life skills, always vital to know, and that kind of thing. Beach safety, water safety, just take away some advice and some promotion for the beach.
Ian, I'd like to thank you very much for coming along this evening.
Thanks for having me.
That's Ian Arnell, the Swale Borough Council Seafront Officer, talking to us right here at BRFM on the Monday Night Community Show.